Welcome to Scholar/Christian Fitzharris live event. I'm excited to be here with Virtually Ingenious Festival, Cleveland. All weekend long, they're running 48 hours of wonderful musicians, artists of all stripe. Just fantastic. Now, over the weekend, all you have to do to check into the event, go to hashtag Virtually Ingenious, type that in on Facebook, and you'll immediately be able to see all of the acts that have been performing. It's streamed live from each individual artist page, as well as posted on the event page. So, go to that page and you can check out the ones coming after me. Brian Bacon will be performing after me. Very exciting. I got to enjoy a lot of great performers last night, bands, night before. There's some fantastic talent out here in Cleveland at the Virtually Ingenious Fest in collaboration with 48-Hour Virtual Music Fest, CLE. My name is Scholar, aka Christian Fitzharris, and today I will be treating you to some original hip-hop poetry in the wonder of nature. It's nice to be outside, isn't it? This is fantastic. So we've got a few people here already, which is great. I wish there was a better way to see, but if anybody comments or says hi, I'll be able to see. Peter's here. Very cool. So there you go. Virtually Ingenious is happening for the rest of the day up until midnight. So make sure, if you want, you can go to the event page, Virtually Ingenious event page on Facebook, and you can see what kind of creative talents are out there after me throughout the day until midnight. Fantastic. There's the page right there. Lynn's posted it. So anybody needs it in the comments, you can hit that. Thanks a lot, Lynn, for that. And let's begin. Today I wanted to get out, enjoy nature, right? Fantastic. I love it. People get so angry when you mention the outdoors. How dare you? Those angry emotes are what I came for. Thank you. This first song I wrote in 2003. It's called Pop Psychology. Enjoy. Like the phoenix, rebirth in the flames. You know the names, Isis, Apophis, Osiris. You hear this and fear this level of realization, chasing, changing. The pace and taste of mediocrity with skillful knowledge of psychology and metaphysics. From neophytes to the adepts with reps of avatars. Next, you'll be rocking classic texts in the bars. And Jay Campbell in the bars. H.P. Blavatsky on MTV. You might see Carl Jung throw an I Ching or Yi Jing. However you pronounce it, you can't help but bounce it. As I announce it, the skeptics renounce it. Yeah. Mi español es muy malo, pero yo quiero pero y un vaso de agua, claro que sí. Gracias, amigos de México y Boricua, Puertorriqueña y Venezuela, España, está bien. Refer to me in Latin, no stare, cognito, mil, no steric, stare. And if it doesn't translate, I'm sorry. Parlez-vous français? Je suis Scholar, je suis le prof. Comment allez-vous, mon Dieu? Qu'est-ce que fait? Dormez, oui? Azut alors. The linguistic mystic, here to pump it like Hans and Franz. I can even rock a little Afrikaans. Who Hans it? Ekkesenar and Ekkesnak, soup to droma by a donkey. And even if it sounds funky, it's fun, eh? That's Canadian for when we play it. Shocking, really. You wanted breakfast in Swahili? Nataka chakulu cha asabuhi. Truly. You must be fooling me now, you say. No temperament, but in Arabic, I call the divine alhamdulillah al-wasi al-alim. Now put that in your dopest quote book and let the next 6 Tingwell MC come and see me get buried easily beneath me and my magnanimous verbosity and rest in peace. Peace. Pop psychology for everyone out there. Boom. Wrote that one. Popped in a whole bunch of different languages for you. You know, it's nice to be able to appeal to multiple cultures and audiences. Clink! Cheers to you. Thanks everybody for watching right now. Like I said, we're part of the Virtually Ingenious Fest with 48-Hour Cleveland, or 48-Hour Virtual Music Fest, CLE. For my next piece, Oh, and make sure if anybody has a request, I can pop in a little verse here and there of a request that you may or may, may like to hear. I'm going to do this poem first, and so feel free to type in anything, and we'll see what we can work with. I'm not going to say I can remember everything, because there's been a lot of stuff released over the last 20 years. The wind's coming in. Let's have a poem, shall we? It's hard, the poem actually, this topic of the poem I wrote in, because I realized how much time we spend thinking about the past or projecting into the future and not appreciating the present moment. I'm also sorry I have to be this close, but it's because there's wind ripping across and I don't have, well, it wouldn't even matter if I had a lavalier mic, because that would still be. So this poem is about appreciating being in the present moment. It's called, Where Am I? I am not what I was. I am not where I am. I'm in the past, making the present feel better. I'm in the future, living in its present. I rejoice in the past, hoping it will come back. I savor the present, happy I won't go back. I can't go back. Unfulfilled in the now, yet hope-filled, searching how. Unable to table the restless mind shouting loud. A grounding moment as a seed grows longer and feeds without preconceptions or goals, and just dangles in the breeze. Guiltless, will-less, peaceful stillness, free. That feels nice, doesn't it? Just connect with the moment. That one's called, Where Am I? Now, time is ticking on this little half-hour show, so we'll move over to a comedy song I wrote a number of years ago. It's called Inhibitions. Last time I performed it was in a comedy club here in Cleveland. It's a story that starts off sensual. And goes in a different direction. I think you'll enjoy it. This is called Inhibitions. As performed by Christian Fitzharris, aka Scholar, in the style of LL Cool J. You sit in your room next door listening, with your friends talking trash. I sit in my room listening to melting glass. French for ice. You know I'm nice with the highball. Glass half tall with the alcohol, that's not all. Aperitif, then I call you to the sheets easily. Put out with everything that you've been teasing me. Check the flexibility and do some deep breathing. Camera light turned off for sneakily relieving the mental stress or moral inhibitions. You've known for the beginning that I was on a mission. I got one goal. That's you pretzeled like Twister. It's getting hot. Can you hand me that, mister? Or one of those Oriental fans, cause I got plans. Check the sensitivity. Your flesh is giving into me. Barely breathe, and goosebumps pop from the ice. Hope you got your luggage, cause this will last all night. Let go, girl, don't second guess perfection. Let's go to the place that you've been wishing. I see us under the moon, clenched tight, just you, me, and the wind. No reason to fight. We got the glass door sealed. No need to alarm the neighbors when you start to squeal. Sexy silhouettes paint murals on the wall, and if you're really into it, I got the gag and ball. But start slow, I romance your neck nape. And give me those wrists, cause I brought the duct tape. Don't be shy. I'm still the same guy you knew before. But now I'm wearing a mask and crawling on the floor. Dressed like a cow, I need to be milked. Come on, girl. You know who brought you that silk? Just relax and let that IV go to work. Living next to a medical school has got its perks. Now don't run away from me. The doors don't have handles. I just want to drip a little from this candle. Close your eyes. Let me surprise you with a gift. Recognize the face on this woman? You got your wish. What? You don't remember? Well, then let me refresh. Wasn't this the beautiful hair of which you're jealous? I got it clipped, cut, and clumped and ready to apply. This bucket of glue will help. Don't get it in your eye. I'm just trying to bring you something fresh and so clean. I just want to be the man to bring you your dreams. Let go, girl. Don't second guess perfection. Let's go to the place that we've been wishing. I see us under the moon, clenched tight, just you, me, and the wind. No need to fight. Let go, girl. Don't second guess perfection. Let's go to the place that you've been wishing. I see us under the moon, clenched tight, just you, me, and the wind. No reason to fight. Come on, girl. Don't fight what you know is right, girl. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And to my peeps in the trees. So that's called Inhibitions. I started writing a sensitive song, or sensual song, and all of a sudden it felt right when it took a left turn and became a creepy stalker song. So there you go, Inhibitions. Feel free not to be inhibited in any way while you're watching this live stream or while watching the Virtually Ingenious Fest this weekend. Clink! All right, let's check in with everybody. We got Ray here, nice. We got Will here. We got Adolfo here. Thank you for watching. So many people coming in. And don't forget, to all the people watching on the replay, thank you as well. Let's keep it moving here. Short amount of time this time. It's not a 1 hour show, so we got to keep it grooving. Inhibitions. I did a song a number of years ago. I wrote it just for my friends. It's a comedy song, so it's not going to be necessarily entirely on pitch, but I wrote it as another love song called The Wedding Song. And I wrote it for my friend Jason, and as they were getting married. And I performed it at their wedding. Never recorded it, or at least I've never released it, even though it was recorded. But I recently came across it again and thought it might be fun to include it because it's got some, romantic ideas in there. So I have a guitar, so picture a guitar and a very emotive tone playing. It's called The Wedding Song. Picture us all at a wedding. Seeing your eyes tonight makes me realize you're looking at me, and hearing your voice so sweet keeps me always aware you're talking to me. Our love is like an aeroplane. We can go anywhere and do anything. We can travel the world without fear, or just sit at this bus stop and drink our beer. Clink. You make me feel I can conquer the world, steal the Mona Lisa smile or find a pearl. We can excavate a sarcophagus, and in time, you and I can drink some wine. See the themes here? Our love is like, now being your friend right now helps me see the sign that you are the one. And keeping our love so safe is a part-time job, a sacred vow. Our love is like a Kevlar vest. We can take a few bullets and rest our chests. We can scuba dive down to the darkest depths, and our love will survive every test. You make me feel I can conquer the world, steal the Mona Lisa smile or find a pearl. We can excavate a sarcophagus and in time, you and I can drink some wine. Clink! So I usually don't, I especially don't sing unaccompanied live. That's why we're virtually ingenious over here. So that one is a wedding song. I've only performed that one other time live, and that was at my friend's wedding. Alrighty, anybody, let's check in the chat here. Will is active, nice to see you. Any requests from the audience? Clink! If I don't see a request, I will move on to another song. Or I can get back to it, right? Got a little bit of time left, about 12 minutes approximately. Thanks for watching Virtually Ingenious. Christian Fitzharris, live show. Now then, for my next song, yes. This song is one of my favorite songs I've written. I wrote it in 2010, but it's got more and more true every single time. This song is called Last Days, and it's an apocalypse song, strangely appropriate for these times we're living in right now. I wrote it in 2010, and every year it's become more prescient. And hope you enjoy. Learn to frickin' merge in Pittsburgh. All right, we'll do that, Marcus. Thank you. I'll do that one first, actually, because we got to take requests, right? I'll get Last Days is a perfect thing to end on as well. So we'll get to that, and we'll cut right to Marcus's request of Learned to Frickin' Merge in Pittsburgh. This song was written about Pittsburgh, but there's people who don't know how to merge in many cities and countries across the world, so you'll catch it. It goes like this. This is the first time I've ever done this a cappella, too. It goes like this. Learn to frickin' merge in Pittsburgh. Learn to frickin' merge in Pittsburgh. Learn to frickin' merge in Pittsburgh. You jag off a community service delivered through the words of scholar. A merging lane is not a stoplight, so don't sit there waiting until the spot's right. You gotta go with the flow of traffic or end up tragically impaired, handicapably ensnared, sitting in a chair, smiling lost, while people talk about you like you aren't present. Isn't it because you were hesitant? It is, isn't it? That clash in your chest is evidence. Surgeons call you resident. When Stephen Hawking's glad he's not you, maybe then you're listening. Learn to frickin' merge in Pittsburgh. Learn to frickin' merge in Pittsburgh. At home, merge in Pittsburgh. A community service delivered through the words of scholar. That's the last verse. Learn to push the frickin' pedal, the long skinny one. Does anybody but me know how to merge? Anyone? While I'm revving in the right lane, you're having picnics on the parkway. Learn to frickin' merge in Pittsburgh. Learn to frickin' merge in Pittsburgh. Learn to frickin' merge in Pittsburgh. You jag off. I saw the sun go down and rise again, waiting for this guy to find an opening. I got an online degree on my iPhone, and he's still sitting, twitching, blinking, in rhythm, fidgeting. Friends are visiting. They set up a tent, a keg. I'm late by a decade. Hope my boss is in a good mood. Been gone so long, I could have grown my own food. Next time I grab my bike and ride it around this dude. Learn to frickin' merge in Pittsburgh. Learn to frickin' merge in Pittsburgh. Learn to frickin' merge in Pittsburgh. You jag off a community service delivered through the words of scholar. Scholar. Thank you. And thanks for Marcus for recommending that. Cheers. Clink. Let's see if this works. I don't know. Many people... Different people are susceptible to hypnotism in different ways. Let's see. Anyone? No. Alright, was worth a try. Alrighty. Thank you. We got a few more minutes. Next song. Oh yeah, Wine Has My Soul. Wedding song. Wine Has My Soul. Let's have a couple excerpts. We'll help ourselves to a couple excerpts from my upcoming book, Clink, I Will Teach You to Drink. It's a drinking book, a satire book, self-help. It's Tony Robbins meets Charles Bukowski, really. And I include it as something that I wrote for a wine writing contest. They wanted something outside the box, but they didn't know who they were asking. Oh, man. So I wrote this piece called Wine Has My Soul. And it's a sensual love letter to wine and the relationship of wine. To think all of this came from a first impression, a glance at something as superficial as your appearance. You had a glimmering sparkle. That's how you caught my eye, a peripheral flash that attached my attention like the first contact of a soulmate. We closed the space between us. Where my eyes could run across the whole length of your body. I couldn't appreciate your depth from afar, but now my eyes sunk into your body, your being, your blood beyond skin. Some days my eyes winced at your golden glimmer sparkle. Your ruddy personality envelops me like a crimson cave. Deep ruby pools form in my eyes like a syrupy haze. I can close my lids and your presence doesn't diminish. You wait swishing languid and slow. A peculiar angle can render you almost onyx, unrecognizable and cold. We'll let it sit there. I don't want to miss out on any other interaction, and I don't want to miss out on doing last days for you. Thank you very much. That one is called Wine Has My Soul. It's quite a long piece. It's available. You can read it on bottleburner.com, which is my website. For all things crazy and Christian Fitzharris, polymath vaudeville oriented, go to bottleburner.com. I'll mention also you can donate to Virtually Ingenious. Go to their event page. The link is in the comments below. And next we'll move on to... Jody's here. A few more people showing up. Thanks again to everybody watching on the replay as well. I don't want to miss out on saying that. And now this song I'll do. I wrote this again. 2010, I wrote this apocalyptic song. 2010, I wrote this apocalyptic song called Last Days. And it's never been more poignant than now. This is called Last Days. There's a drum beat that goes boom, 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 tick, boom, 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 boom. These are the last days. The planet has had it. The leaders can't manage it, so we protect our own family inhabitants. Yes, the last days when strange things and angels will sing. Geopolitical, cynical sinners will bring these last days. The planet has had it. The leaders can't manage it, so you protect your own family inhabitants. Yes, the last days when strange things and angels will sing. Geopolitical, cynical sinners will bring these last days. That's what the paper and internet say. Global revolutions and crackpots are making plays. Citrus and petrol and gas are kicking our ass back home. Can't afford to leave the couch. Can't afford to not get out. Can't afford another ounce of milk to feed our spouse. The cost of living creeps while innocent people sleep. People coming. Innocent people sleep. Ignorance was a disease that leaves a wake of foreclosed homes, broken bones. A nation of desperation. China writes the checks, American against American, with they have lots of debt, death, repossessed property checks, deficits, and that's just the West Coast. And oh, so many are so lonely. They need to believe in something so holy. These are the last days. The planet has had it. The leaders can't manage it, so we protect our own family inhabitants. Yes, the last days when strange things and angels will sing. Geopolitical, cynical sinners will bring. These last 2 days have been a haze, a maze of waste and cake baked, glazed and half awake, gazing into an empty bottle I refill with tears. I fear we haven't seen the worst. It hurts, so I drowned out. Limiting doubt, toast to delusion and shout out. It's like my dreams are all out. It's like my keg is tapped out. Brandy and liquor has made me sicker. The quicker I need a vicar to flicker me. Holy water just sickens me, causes fits and just slickens me. Like a serpent I'm slithering, my words are just dithering. Black babbling, tattling on my back, paddling like a Gatling gun. So much darkness for one, devotee of the sun. The sands run, the fun's done. Life's expunged, like our funds. An iron lung of dung, hope against hope, the worst not yet to come. Easier to pop a bottle, let the dreams run. These are the last days. The planet has had it. The leaders can't manage it, but we protect our own family inhabitants. It's the last days when strange things and angels will sing. Geopolitical, cynical sinners will bring. These last days, the planet has had it. Leaders can't manage it, so we protect our own family inhabitants. Yes, the last days when strange things and angels will sing. Geopolitical, cynical sinners will bring. These last days. What will you do with your last days? Alrighty, thanks for that one. Russ, Sophia, Jody, Marcus, Ray, Lynn, of course Will, everybody else who's been watching live, and those who are watching on the replay. Thank you so much for this spot for the virtually Ingenious Fest. Ingenuity Cleveland, every year they have a live remix. Every year in Cleveland they have live events all over the stages, and this year weren't able to do it, so Ingenuity paired with 48-hour virtual music fest CLE and Meg to bring about this fantastic 48 hours of live art and entertainment from people's backyards to stages, art installations, me out in the wilderness. So thank you so much for tuning in. I have links in the comments if you want to go to the event page. Brian Bacon is performing after me right at the top of the hour, high noon. So you can go over to the event page on Virtually Ingenious, scroll down to discussion, and push that button, and then you'll see who's current. Or you can type in Brian Bacon and see who's live with the Virtually Ingenious Festival. And again, thank you so much for this wonderful venue, and thank you everyone out there. So there you go. There's the link again from Lynn. You can look for the logo. It looks like this. Very nice. And thank you so much for watching, everyone. Continue to have a great weekend. Hope you're all staying safe and doing well out there. My name's Christian Fitzharris, aka Scholar, wishing you all the best and a great fest. Cheers.